Okay, I hope I'm back. Am I back? Yes. No? I think I'm back. I think I'm back. Okay, so great. Hopefully people will rejoin in a sec. So it's building, and we have a package we can try in nuxt UI view. We are going to update our and confirm that the types are working. And let's just confirm that that is the case, that we now do have, I'll reload the window just to be sure, that we now do have support in size is excellent. That's so good. Okay, good. And if I click through, I'm going to see this here. App config presumably will still be unresolved. Yeah, but avatar group is working. Great. And excellent. I'm really pleased at that. Okay, that makes things better anyway. So what I next need to do is add our test details. So this is going to be a node environment, vtest environment node, and I'm going to need to test. I'm going to want to just confirm that stuff should work in the view, like the view system. So for this, I'm going to need to add some plugins, namely these plugins. And yeah, great. So great. So this should be our configuration. Like we should be able to run some vtest config this way. And we want to include test view. And then we probably want to exclude the same pattern in our other vtest config. So exclude. We'll need to import our default exclude. And include it there as well. Okay, so now if I run vtest c vtest view, it should run just the one file. Good. So now that is as close to the sort of environment of the, I guess we don't want Node, we want probably JS DOM or something like that. Ponky, fire away. And I can read it, Nesta. Thank you for letting me know. So, happy DOM, right? Happy DOM. So I'll just actually just stick it in here. But yes, fire away, Punky. Whatever the question is, I may not be able to answer it, but view component testing, and we have all of these. Oh, I think we actually already can just use these as well. So instead of doing a special view component testing, I think we should basically just run the same code again, but this time in, let's try that. Let's try that again. Yeah, they're failing. Okay. Where's is that happening? Oh, that's because we're importing them from here. Let's see. Components. Not interested in uform. Okay, I think I can handle that. So we want to basically resolve this components thing just for the sake of our tests. So we'll have like nuxt UI test components, and we're going to read them, I guess. Await glob and we want to basically load, okay, resolve ID. We're going to resolve hash components, and then we're going to load ID and load include, no, just load ID. If ID is components, then seems reasonable. Let's try that. No, it's not working. Why not? Oh, same. Hi, thank you, Atsuik. Are you representing Twitch? Fayez, nice to see you. My understanding was that Twitch had changed their opinion on that and updated their terms of service. So hence why I'm doing this now. If that's not the case, let me know. Like, if you can send me a link, I'd really appreciate that. Okay. Default color pickers. Yeah, ring the police. I think I'm a Twitch affiliate. But Twitch changed their terms of service on this. And if I recall correctly, it's fine now. So the simulcasting, so you basically, yeah, merging chat to ensure the Twitch community is included. You ensure that the quality of the Twitch user's experience is no less than other platforms. So I don't think that it does. I think Twitch users are included, probably more than anyone else. But I'll have a look at that a little bit more later on. But I can't do much about it right now. Atsuk, who are you? Are you just a watcher? Are you another streamer? Are you from Twitch? Okay. Well, certainly if anyone had a problem with it from Twitch, I would obviously need to change things. Okay, so sorry, someone is asking, but I will look at it. I just don't have time right now. So, brain space rather. Okay, Ponky, color picker, you don't want the default colors to be shown. Only the extended ones. Not. Oh, this is just an example, right? I assume you should be able to filter, maybe, rather than slicing it. Like you have access to, I presume you have access to the default Tailwind colors here, right? And you should be able, therefore, to be able to anyway. Like I'm not super sure about what is where, but I think you should have all the things there. I feel, could be wrong. Ooh, why is this loading in? Oh, it's loading in nuxt test utils somewhere. Okay, let's see. We're loading this in, of course, button form. Where is form used? Ah, loads of places. It's a pain. Okay. I thought this was going to be so simple by just being able to use the just to use the generated config. We're just going to set the DTS false, I guess. Let's change the unplugin. And I think we need one more option anyway. We basically need to be able to say DTS boolean. Oops. Whether to generate declaration files. And we want to set that where auto import. Okay, DTS is that enabled by default? Yeah. Or the component import plugin also. There we go. So that will enable us to enable disabling. Which we'll want to do here. So we want to basically say DTS false and then not have those files. But we still need to be able to I very much agree with you, Punky, in terms of like, do you not need those anywhere in your code base? Is that what it is? Or you're just saying that you don't want them in the color picker component? Punky, are you going to React Advanced? Anyway, you should always say if you're coming to Edinburgh, I would be nice to meet some folk. Okay, so this is failing because package specify imports. I don't even know what MCM is. Marvel Cinematic? No. What is MCM? Oh, very cool. That's very cool. I love it. Where are we on chalk.ist? Just right. What am I doing? What am I doing? Okay, so I am I need to handle the hash imp. No, that should be handled. We need to make sure that nuxt test so nuxt test utils probably won't work right in a non-nuxt environment. At least it's not meant to. So we have these runtime utils, and they allow us to do things like access these like nuxt environment, but just for mount suspended. Hey, XJCCC. Nice PRs recently. I would like just to run one, maybe. So let's try just this component render. Mount suspended is required for everything. Okay, what do we need to do to get mount suspended to work? Let's just see, are we doing anything else for... no, it's just mount suspended. And I think if we got mount suspended working, it would be fine. So I think this is crazy. Okay. We're gonna write another one to fake resolve it. So basically, if we are importing from nuxt test utils runtime, we're going to export our custom mount suspended. And our custom mount suspended is basically just going to export, because none of these are async, I think. If I look in runtime, hopefully nothing is async, like top level async. Yeah, okay, we're good. So basically I should just be able to return that. And then we are just going to return a re-export from view test utils. So I'm just sort of, I think that the API is quite similar. Okay, stuff's rendering. Like it's failing, but not everything. Some things are passing. Okay. Okay, some things are passing, some things are not passing. Some things are very much not passing. But okay, what isn't passing? Let's just try one at a time. Like, okay, 173 passed, 9 test files. Why is that? Why did it cancel the test run? I want to like, if I can just look at one of these files, it will probably be much better than trying to solve all of them. So what is one that isn't working? Did anyone? Okay, link. Okay, link is not working. Oh well, that I would expect that. Let's try pagination, or maybe it's the same issue. So test components. We'll try pagination. Yeah, lots of failures. So why? Resolve. We need to have a router. Ponky, we did it. This is the thing. We implemented we converted chalk.ist to nuxt. So battery exhausted. I'm going to solve that. I thought I would be able to plug my camera in to my monitor, but it seems not. There we go. I'm back. Do I code while standing up? I do. And largely because I don't have a chair. So it's not a choice as so much as when I moved, I didn't bring an office chair. So I'm somewhat in trouble. Well, they say it's not good to stand up all the time. Like ideally what you want is to stand up some of the time and sit down some of the time. I think standing up all the time is just as unhealthy as sitting down all the time. So where are we? Router resolve, and the router is undefined, and that is probably, well, we have to figure, because basically we're just exporting mount, and we need to have a custom mount function, I think, which handles this. So what we're going to do is we're going to create a new one, and we're going to call this mount, and we're going to import mount from view test utils, and then we're going to export function mount suspended, and we are going to basically return mount. And mount has parameters type of mount, and we're going to return the args of mount. This, hopefully, we're going to actually just return now, instead of that, we're going to return resolve test utils mount, and see if that runs. Good. It runs in all the ways that we want it to. So now what we need to do is basically handle the, let's see, how is mount suspended being called? It's being called with single arg. I think not a second argument. So we basically can handle, we need to basically stub the router. And it's always nice when you see the router like decreasing, the bugs, the errors decreasing. So mount accepts, oh, for goodness sake. Yeah, it accepts a section options argument. So let's make this, I'll just do args 0. And if args 1, throw new arrow, okay, so what we want to do is pass some options. And so we want to somehow, or maybe we actually do it in the first one. Okay, so if I do it here, and we want to have, no, it's a component. So we do want, does make sense. So we want global maybe? and we want, okay, view test utils, and let's have an example of the router. Hey, Wojtas, nice to see you. Just check in on the pull request. Still there, not yet merged. Oh! No, it hasn't been deployed, right? It has been deployed. Ta-da! There it is, running in nuxt, people. That is not a bad thing. That is a lovely little thing. Okay, I would be so thrilled. I did check with Casper first before doing the conversion, because that would be, I would feel that would be a little bit rude to just jump into somebody's project and convert it to a different system. It's so nice, so nice. Chalk.ist. But yes, I feel like there must be some more options, like in terms of having a native app or like a browser extension. Like I think there's a lot of possibilities there. Yes, that is largely what I seem to be doing. So provide. Why am I converting it to nuxt? So because Casper wants to have server roots and make it more of a full stack app in future. So it's going to be potentially useful for that. Okay. Right. How do I have not, it's been so long since I've done anything with view router and view test utils. Okay, so we basically need to, yeah, we could do that. Yeah, I think this might be a what we need to do. Okay, let's try this. Yeah, that's fine. And what we're going to do is add global plugins. That's right. Okay. Ooh, that's nice. That's a nice idea. Okay. Let's try Defu. Oops. Yes, people, stuff is happening. So this is great. And these mismatches are just to do with like rendering a versus button, which is to do with the router, like not saying that it can resolve something or not resolve something. So if I even said there's no roots, there's a lot of stuff that's passing, which is nice. Okay. Interesting. So, I wonder if I could do like a snapshot prefix, because I think it makes sense that some of these would have slightly different snapshots. Let's see, vtest config. Can I do something like a snapshot? Yes, okay. Resolve snapshot path, and we will basically oh. Okay. So snapshots are working. So basically, let's give it a go. Stuff is still failing. So that might be something to do with, well, we have to figure out what that is. But basically we have some snapshots, which is good. So vtest. And we'll drop the changes there. Oh, for goodness sake, that is just bad. Okay, carousel isn't working, and links. So links, carousels, a nuxt link, of course, isn't. So we can handle that. So mount basically global component. What are our mock things? So global component, we would be just have a mock stubs. Okay, we'll do stubs for nuxt link. Okay. What is that? It's a window, I guess. Dialog content. So carousel. So what's failing is carousel, a button group, because they're also link related. But text area. Let's see why. Okay, so these are what failed. And we have this question hash components that is also not loading. So you can see where that's coming from. Okay, so let's try the switch text area. Okay, so in our text area, we are loading interesting. But what is loading that? This? This? No. This? No. This? Okay, I think maybe we just need to handle the failed to load it. So if equals or ID equals question hash components, Okay, that worked. Let's run it again. Hey, Seth nice to see you. Okay, we have the register stub thing, which is, why would that not be working? That's weird. We could oh, for goodness sake, mounting options, I guess. We want to basically have global, and we want to support mix and mocks. Oh, no, not stubs. And basically we could do something like okay, so I could basically handle this as nuxt link, and it should basically be a I don't know, an a link. It's a lot of failures. It's one of the weird things about vtest, that even when you've filtered it down, I'm only running one file, if you press enter, it reruns every file. So invalid values is a weak map. Okay, so what is the stub? Is the volume really low? I don't think it looks to me like it should be good, but I can't say. How is it for anyone else? Okay, so we have our stub. Ah, some of them are undefined. Why? So let's try a. So basically, if not stub, then log it, please. Okay, I will increase it. Okay, I should be a bit louder for you, if that's what you want. Weird. This must be something to do with me wrongly registering at this. Okay, this is form integration. So all in the text area spec. So let's see what we're doing. We're rendering the form, and rendering the form here, we have some components, and interesting. So what's the issue? If I drop that nuxt link, then I shouldn't get the same issue, right? It'll tell me something else. No, it is. Okay, so it's not actually nuxt link related. Maybe I have to add router link as well. This is very weird. Okay, so basically register stub is being called somewhere. It's being called with vnode transformer. If async loader. Let's try that. See if I can find out what the weirdness is. Okay, so we have our stub. Okay, so that's not the bit that's being called. We're registering it somewhere else. Here, maybe. Or there. Or there. Yikes. So let's see if we can get the... Do we have the name in this point? Let's hope that's not where it is. This one, we have a component name. Okay, so let's try that. Oh, we actually have a name. Okay, let's try that. Do we log that? Nope, that's not where our stub is coming from. Okay, so it's therefore going to be coming from here, maybe? Ah. Oops. You mean it's still not sounding good for you? This is very weird. Okay, so what are we doing? We are receiving something undefined, I guess. So I want to know what we're registering. So we're calling. Okay, maybe let's log the input component as well. So where's the original component coming from? It's that, the unwrap, the legacy version. Okay. So weird. So weird. So basically, somewhere we're calling mount. Maybe we're mounting something at. Maybe that's the issue. So stop. Yes. Why it's undefined, I do not know. That's very weird. Okay, anyway, so the first argument is undefined. So basically, I think we just pop it. So if not args 0, args dot unshift, no shift. Try that. So weird. see. Okay, this is interesting. So I clearly, this is very specific to our test environment. So we're calling this uform. Maybe the issue is uform is not being imported properly. Something like that. Because it's saying it's undefined, right? So we're passing in uform. And there must be a form.view. Yes. So that is undefined. Why is that undefined? I think that's the problem. We shouldn't need to shift the args here. So this is the problem. So we're running this, yeah, we've not gotten a uform. So why not? Why is that undefined? Okay, it must be to do with our vtest config and how we're exporting it. So basically, let's just log this. What are we actually exporting? So we are exporting that's weird. Okay, that's very strange. Let's just run that. Okay. Okay, interesting. Okay, is it? It's not source. It's runtime. Oh, for goodness sake! I cannot believe that I have been this long doing this only to have the mistake be as simple as this. For goodness sake. Okay, I can't believe anything did work. In fact, in the tests. So interesting. It passes. Let's see if everything won't pass. I think the links will surely fail. Yeah, stuff is failing. But I feel like more stuff is passing than was before. And I need to go. I've hit 5 o'clock at my end and I am needed, but more stuff is passing than was before. Thank you so much for joining me. It's been a lot of fun. And let's find another stream to join. I might have a thank you for that. I will check it out and probably find it. Looks like Finite Singularity is around. Shall we join him? And let's start a raid. Cool. Thank you, everyone. And yeah, have a nice day. It's